All right, this is Angelina Jordan. Love, Don't Let Me Go. Let's do it.
But first, like, subscribe, comment, click the bell for notifications, check out my new music video and single, Outlive My Life, wherever you get your music. Consider supporting us on Patreon for exclusive perks. It's really cheap. And subscribe to the Words Like That Arts and Media Podcast, wherever you get your podcasts. All right, now shut up and get to it. Okay. Got a black and white 8mm home movie vibe going on. 60s aesthetic here. Hair, makeup, clothes. Okay. Yeah, not starting the video.
Mistakes and regrets ain't all that I have left.
Very retro vibe here.
And your sense still on my skin. Maybe I'm a fool to be
Bring up the lyrics here.
to you. There's no you know me. At least that's how I feel. I'm trying to pull you closer to me, but it's just like trying to catch smoke.
All right, let me stop right there.
Fix it the chorus there. Okay, so from my understanding, this is an Angelina original. Whenever I pulled up the lyrics, they actually had her listed as a co-writer. If that isn't correct, somebody can clarify that in the comments. But regardless, even if she didn't co-write it, from my understanding, this is an original to her. She's the first artist coming out with this song. And so far, I gotta tell you, this is fantastic. And I know this isn't brand new, obviously, but I'm just checking it out here. The video I mentioned, retro 8mm black and white 60s aesthetic with the hair, the makeup, the clothing, the car. She's on stage in like this club type setting singing this song. The music, also that retro vibe. It's got a 60s feel. It's got a jazz vibe to it, which is perfect for Angelina. The songs that we've heard her cover, older songs from the jazz era. We've heard her do an Elvis from the 60s era and put all that together. And that's what this song reminds me of. It's like Amy Winehouse and a few other acts that came out following Amy Winehouse's success in the 2000s that really had this throwback, soulful, jazz-based vocal, and the music sounded like it was from that era. Even the production, the sound of the actual track sounded like it was from the 60s, and that's what I'm getting here, and I'm really digging it. Let's take a look at the lyrics. Okay, mistakes and regrets ain't all that I have left, because your touch and your scent still on my skin. Maybe I'm a fool to erase the trace of you. There's no you, no me, at least that's how I feel. So it sounds like, based on this, she's addressing a particular person, love gone bad, something like that. Pre-chorus, I'm trying to pull you closer to me, but it's just like trying to catch smoke. So that's a good visual there, a good metaphor, because you can't catch smoke. Your hands just go right through it. But I see here, and I haven't gotten to the chorus yet, but I see here, it looks like in the chorus that instead of it being a person that she's in love with or had a romantic relationship with, she's addressing love itself as a personified being. So let's jump back in and finish this.
But it's just like trying to catch smoke. Love, I really wish you had a face. Maybe I could beg for you to stay. I'm on the floor, I'm begging, oh, love, don't let me go.
Okay, interesting.
If only I could look you in the eye, there wouldn't be no place for you to hide. I'm on the floor, I'm begging, oh, love, don't let me
catch the chorus here.
I could make it be for me. If you had a soul, I know where my home would be. It's not about feeling lonely, but man, I just can't forget. And though you're not here beside me, I still see your sin.
This feels like it could be a James Bond theme. It's almost like the song that Adele wrote for Skyfall for James Bond.
I'm trying to pull you closer to me, but it's just like trying to catch smoke. Love, I really wish you had a face. Maybe I could beg for you to stay. I'm on the floor, I'm begging, oh, love, don't let me go. If only I could look you in the eye, there wouldn't be no place for you to hide. I'm on the floor, I'm begging, oh, love, don't let me go.
This guitar again sounds straight out of the 60s.
I'm on the floor, I'm begging, oh, love, don't let me go.
Yeah. Yeah, that was top notch. Top notch. So let's go back to the lyrics here.
Because that's exactly what I said it looked like was coming up. Is exactly what happened. She addressed love as a personified entity. So the chorus, love, I really wish you had a face. Maybe I could beg for you to stay. I'm on the floor. I'm begging. Oh, love, don't let me go. So she's talking about love as an idea, but addressing it as a personified figure. So obviously she hasn't had very good success in love, with love, or maybe she's never even experienced it. And by addressing love in a personified form as an idea, what she's asking for is someone to love. But it's an interesting take instead of just doing like most love songs would, or most love lament songs where you're wanting to be with somebody, you're lonely, instead of addressing a person or talking about your woes or how hard it is to find somebody. She's addressing the concept of love, doing it that way. That is a smart songwriting concept. I don't know if that's something that she came up with or what the co-writers, again, if my understanding is correct, that she co-wrote this song. But really smart way, unique, interesting way to present this idea that we've heard a million times before in songs. Keeping it fresh, keeping it different. If only I could look you in the eye. Of course you can't, because love isn't a person. There wouldn't be no place for you to hide. I'm on the floor, I'm begging you, oh, love, don't let me go. But of course, love's not there. It doesn't have her. So it's impossible for it to let her go because it doesn't even have her. So verse 2, if you had a heart, I could make it beat for me. Again, she's addressing an entity that doesn't exist. If you had a soul, I know where my home would be. It's not about feeling lonely, but man, I just can't forget. And though you're not here beside me, I still see your silhouette. And then we've got the pre-chorus and the chorus again. Again, really smart way to make this Lonely Heart song to address love. It does feel like something that maybe somebody would have done in an older generation in the 60s or even the jazz era. And both of those eras I've mentioned are right here in this song. Vocally, of course, she's killing it, which I would expect nothing less from her, and she's completely in command of her voice. She's specifically sounding like this. We know that she can sound, I've heard at least probably 6 different Angelina voices at this point, and this one I feel like is the best of her younger jazz pop styles matured and meshed together, and it is spectacular. Again, sounds like vocalists from that era, but also from the revival of the 2000s, the Amy Winehouse type era. Loved it, loved the video, loved the retro style. I'm a black and white guy, I'm a retro guy, grew up watching old film, listened to oldies. This is right up my alley. She sounded great. Looking forward to checking out more originals from Angelina.
Hope you enjoyed that clip. If you did, consider supporting us on Patreon. Subscribe to YouTube if you hadn't already. And we'll see you soon.